discuss the Yamaha TRBX305. Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. But remember, you can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com. And please subscribe to our channel below if you haven't done so already. So I have a Yamaha TRBX305. This is an extremely versatile workhorse. It's very affordable. I'm just really impressed with this, especially at the price point that it's at. So mahogany body. It's actually a 5-piece neck. It's mahogany and maple flip-flopping here. So you can see it is active. We'll talk a little bit more about that here. Four bolt-on neck from that standpoint. This is a urea nut, so great hard plastic. Yamaha uses a lot. It's pretty easy to cut, and it's strong when it is cut. The scale length is 34 inches, really standard for a bass, so that's saddle distance to the saddle to the nut here. It is a rosewood fretboard, 24 frets, so you can go all the way double octave, way up here for you solo bassist guys. And it's a satin poly finish on the back of the neck, better for grip, and then a glossy here for just the shine of it. It's a high mass bridge, so there's a lot of sustain on these barrels. So it's just, I mean, it's good parts. It's built really well. It feels really, really solid. But the active electronics are really cool on this. So first of all, you've got two YGD designed ceramic style pickups. If you notice, the pull pieces are over enlarged, just for a lot of clarity in picking up those strings, especially on this low B since it's a 5-string. Which a lot of times a low B can tend to be lost just because the frequency is so low. The cool thing is that you have master volume. You do have treble and bass, but since it's active, this is a boost and cut. Okay, so you can really do a lot of EQ from that standpoint. And then this is the blender knob. So if you go all the way to the left, that is your neck pickup. There's a detent right in the middle there. You can feel that's both. And then all the way to the other side is the bridge pickup. And you can blend any combination of that in between there. So this last switch we have is a 5-way switch. And this is preset EQs is what it is. So you've got one for solo, you finger, and then just flat. And then there's actually pick and then slap. And so to give an example, like on the slap, it just scoops the mids out and gives you a little bit more high for pop. But it's just a preset EQ. Of course, you still got your boost and cut and treble bass from that standpoint while you're blending pickups on humbucking pickups that aren't going to give you any noise. So all on a very affordable, playable bass. Now, the fingerboard radius is really flat. It's like 23 and 5/8, so it's really, really flat, which is a great playing surface, especially for smaller hands. I don't know. I'm just really kind of blown away by it. But what we're going to do is I'm just going to go through all these switch differences here and kind of blend from both pickups. There's a lot of tone options. We're going to cover as much as we can, and you can really hear why I call this so versatile and such a great workhorse. All right, so how we have the bass going in, it's just going right into a DI box, right into the Focusrite Clarett interface into Studio One. So I just want a really nice, clean, consistent signal so you can hear the bass changes just on its own. So I have it right in the middle here. This is the Pro EQ is just on flat. So if you set it just in the middle position, it's almost like it's not there. You're just really using your boost and cut here. And then I'm going to put the blender right in the middle. So this gives us both pickups. Volume is all the way up. And so if you were to plug it right in, standard bass line, here you go. So as we go to the left, it's actually taking in, blending out the neck pickup and bringing in the bridge pickup. And then if I blend all the other ways, it's going to our neck. Big, huge difference between that and with the punchiness and the mellowness in it. So putting it right in the middle again, I think it gives a really, really good balanced sound. So we're going to take that same thing. We're just going to show some the EQs now. So if I was going to go to the slap all the way in here, you can really hear the treble coming out of that. It's still got a real nice crystal clear low. Now, do you have to slap because it's on the slap? No. Right? As the C crushes the whole world. And so we're going to go to the next one. This is actually EQ'd specifically for pick playing. So a lot of articulation comes out. You can really hear the articulation of the pick because the treble has come out here. So all the way to the next to last position on the bottom is just for your standard finger playing. And then the bottom here is where for a soloing. Get you more even when you're way high on the neck. So that's going through those preset EQs. So I'm going to go back to flat here, and I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm just going to kind of boost and gain the bass and treble a little bit just on their own, so you can kind of get an idea of that. Obviously, there's endless combinations if I'm on this switch and I'm going to boost them. So just to kind of give you an idea of everything. So here is our standard flat signal. This would be boosting the bass. Cutting it, obviously. Very, very thin. And then here's boosting the treble. A lot of articulation coming out of that. And this would be rolling it off completely. Whole lot of sawing going on here. So to do one extreme to the other, this is all the way to the bridge with the treble boost all the way. Now if you were to take boost bass all the way up, and then I'm going to go all the way to the neck position. You can hear there is so much variation that you can do just on this bass, with it also being a 5-string, so you can hit those low C's and D's if you need to. So extremely versatile, extremely cool setup, and you can just dial in any tone that you want or might need. All right, so we've heard this bass and a lot of different tones on its own, so now let's listen to it. It's just grooving along with some other tracks. All right, hit it, boys. So I really enjoyed messing with this bass today. I'm not a skilled, avid bass player by any stretch of the imagination, but I do a lot of my, my bass playing, my recordings at home and stuff like that. And a lot of times it's dialing in the tone that I need because I have to do so many different varieties of music for so many different projects. And so I was really kind of impressed with this, and it really got me thinking as far as if you were to have one bass at your house or one bass at a gig where you're doing a lot of different style of music, this could really solve that. Like I said, extremely affordable. Right now it's under $500. This is a killer bass. Getting all the EQ here, but I can just go flat on everything, just have that standard sound. But, with the wide neck like this, if you're a slapper and do a lot of popping, you can definitely get those tones out of there. Nice flat radius surface to do that. Not to mention that right here on the top of these humbucking pickups is the small indent that is perfect for a thumb rest. So it's included thumb rest into the pickups. I mean, it just, to me, it just really, really covers everything. I've always kind of been impressed with Yamaha basses. I love their drums too. But this one really, I think they said, hey, let's get something that does a little bit of everything, that's very affordable, that someone can have as a workhorse. Or maybe they've got a good solid 4, they need a really cool versatile 5-string as their second bass. I think this totally fills the bill for that. So there's a lot of great Yamaha basses down here. If you are a bassist or if you're looking for one for your home studio or whatever, I would definitely recommend coming out to Tarpley, plug this into a bass amp, and you can leave everything flat and just start doing the EQ switch. You'll realize all the tones you can get out of this. So I hope you learned something about these cool basses. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please hit the little like button. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And if you would like to know as we drop more videos, because we drop videos every single week, just turn on notifications, and we will see you on the next one.